Hi everybody, this is Susie, Suzie Crafted Designs. Hope you're all doing well today. I have a great and fun project to share with you today using beautiful items from Shabbylicious. You can find everything in the drop-down box right below here. And just to let you know, there's a coupon code that is my name, Suzie. And when you go over to Shabbylicious store that's on Zibet.com, you can go ahead and use my coupon to get 10% off your total purchase of $15 or more. So not to hesitate and let any more time go by, I'd like to show you what I created. I've been showcasing this all week on Facebook, trying to share with you, doing little sneak peeks here and there of some of the beautiful things that I put together for this project. And I have to say that I was really, at first, I was really like, oh my goodness, what am I going to make? Because I'm so used to working with just one type of a certain color. But it was kind of nice to receive a different combination and mixture of colors and hues and things to like tickle my brain and go like outside of the box and color-wise. So I just really love these flowers. These are something new that Lily is now carrying at her shop. And they are so pretty. They are something like, I would say, a light salmon colored lily, if you would. They're very beautiful. They're not plastic. They are a nice, like, velvety feel of some type of fabric. I don't know what it is, but they're really beautiful. They all have like a cap underneath them, like a plastic cap that holds all of the flowers together. So you can either leave them the way they are, or you can do what I've done, which was the last one down here. Okay, what I did was I combined two flowers together by making one flower very full, so that I can start off with a full flower at the bottom, cascading all the way up to the right, and this little piece that is left over, that was actually the center of the flower. I saved that, so I wanted it to look kind of like a waterfall of flowers going in a different direction. I kind of really enjoy working things in a different way when I'm using my flowers. And I really had a nice time making this. And just to let you know, what this is an altered composition book. I really needed to make a gift for somebody, and I had purchased this paper from a cherryontop.com, and that is the name of that paper. What's the name of it? It's a Kaisercraft paper. I had pre-ordered it. It's really pretty. There's a lot of different pinks and hues of peaches and oranges and some lavenders in there. Really very pretty. So I had a nice time, scrapbooking, if you would, using papers and glue again and incorporating that into my fabrics and my flowers. And it was nice to scrapbook with not only, altering things that are like glass or wood or candles, but I kind of enjoyed using my paper again. Because I used to make a lot of cards and tags and use my paper with Mod Podge and get into all that. It's a lot of fun working with it. I kind of forgot about the papers that I had, and I wanted to start incorporating that once again into my crafting. So I thought that would be fun to bring that back into a design team project. And this was really very nice because the very bottom, excuse me, of the paper had a saying there that said, "Live, love, and laugh." And then it says, what does that say? It says, and most of all, be happy. And so I just thought this was really nice. So I cut the bottom off, and I just adhered that with some glue, just as kind of like the binder. I kind of squeezed it in. I etched all around the paper with some Ranger ink. And then I just used some of this beautiful lace that was sent to me. It's also in the salmon family, and again, like I said, I'm really not used to working with different color laces, but it was enjoyable combining them and trying to match them off with paper sets that I have. And it was a nice idea to combine the peaches and the pinks and the creams, offsetting lighter and darker, getting, a different feel of things. things and just trying to not have everything look the same, white, 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 white. So this was really nice. And I also had liked this other lace that she sent me, which was really very pretty as well. You can use this like on a border on your sleeves or at the bottom of a sweatshirt. Fall is coming. You can definitely use it on any kind of craft project. That's like a beige color. It's one heart after the next. You can cut the hearts out if you like, or you can just use it the way that I did. And I left the back it's finished, but it's plain, and because you have to write on it, I didn't want to bulk up the back too much. So as you can see, the paper is here to the front. I etched all around the edges. There's that really beautiful salmon trim again. Really very, very pretty. I love it. It's probably about 1.5 to 2 inches in its width from the end to the end over here. You know, and then you have this really beautiful, this is from my, it's like a peach color. I kind of combined the peaches and the salmon and the pinks and the beiges, because over here on this paper, that's exactly what is there as well, the peaches and the pinks and the creams. So I was kind of coordinating everything to fall so nicely with a focal point of these beautiful salmon colored lily type flowers. I also had made a couple of roses of my own out of paper, and I just put a little bit of stickles on that. Just wanted to get something in there with some other color just to bring out the salmon and kind of show off the lace a little bit by adding some gold leaves that I had in my stash and a few flowers and a couple of little pearls. And then if you notice here, ever so slightly peeping out, is a really pretty, what she's carrying in the shop are these really great sprays. They are, I don't have the name to tell you what they are, but if you go into the shop, you'll see these. And what I had done was, you can see, is I just snipped off a few of these, and I have them. I'll show you right here. Look how cute they look. You can have a lot of fun with these. At first I was saying, oh, I was going to do something else with them, but then I knew that I wanted to use them as kind of a leaf effect, like them to stick out ever so slightly as an accent behind something, and I just love that. And this spray of the calyx of a flower that I had on my own from my stash, I just saved it, and I found it in the drawer. And I thought it would be nice to throw a splash of green in there with the salmon. Looked really very nice with the peach as well. And at the very bottom here, there's this really great trim. It's probably about 1/4 inch wide. Very dainty, very ladylike, very, very feminine. There you go. And that was a very, very faint pink, almost like a bare pink type of color. Really very pretty, very, very faint pink, almost like an ivory pink, and it's got the little scallops at the bottom. Really cute. And what I had done was, on this one, which some of you may want to try doing this on your own as well, because a lot of times if you're making crafts for yourself and you're keeping them, you know, I get a little carried away with using a little extra than I should, and you know, I try to save what's sent to me to use for other items. But what I had done here was, I'm just going to put that down so I can show you. I kind of scrunched up some of the lace into almost, if I was going to make a bow out of it, and I stuck a little pin in there. So I'm able to reuse this if I want to. I'm probably not going to, and I just stuck that inside and have that draping down ever so slightly there. And it's really cute. When you pick it up, it just hangs down. And there you can see the lace border again. Really very beautiful, how I have that going from one side to the next. The heart trim is peeping out underneath it, and it just looks really great with some pearls and rhinestones floating around. The little backsplash of that really pretty flourish that's like a netting. Then I have a little leaf sticking out of the side there. Really very dainty. And one of the other things that is showcasing really big in Shabbylicious now, a brand new item, as well as these items you're seeing here that was added to the store, was something else. And I decided, I used the vase as a display, but there's something that's in the store that is called these doodad DIY flowers, do-it-yourself flowers. And this was pretty fun to make, and I really like the idea that you can go ahead and get carried away and do lots of things, like possibly adding lace to in between each layer. You can probably use like Copic markers on these and, you know, dye them, color them, probably even spray them if you have something that can go over like resin, because I do believe that this is resin. It's pearlized white. It comes in layers. And how I had gotten this one is these 3 layers here, and what I did was, let me just back away a little so that I can show you. What I did was way underneath here, hopefully you can see that clear, I just used a regular wire, and I put the wire in to go inside the smallest of the flower. And I don't want to get blurry, but I was trying to show you what I was talking about. Let me see if I can move my camera back. Hang on a second. I'm sorry for shaking, but I really wanted you to see, because I would love it if you would try this out and you would just let me know what you think, because there's a lot of people out there who don't know how to make their own flowers. So this could be for the beginner or advanced person. Yay, look, I made this flower, right? So I put the wire inside here. Underneath there's a little hole there, and then I just used a pair of pliers. Any kind of nose pliers works fine. And then I just added the other 2 layers, the second and third. I put a little glue in between, hot glue, and then I put this here as, like, you know, when you get those flowers in like the 99-cent store, or the bottom of any flower, they all have a calyx under it. So sometimes if I'm using them on something or it falls off, I just save it. And so as I was going down at the very bottom underneath it with some glue here, I was using the floral tape on the wire with a little glue here and there, twisting, and then I was adding some of these other doodad leaves that Lily is now carrying as well in the shop, and those are great to work with too, because when I was completely finished, I have it now looking as if it was one of those roses that you buy in the store with a stem, and you can get really carried away. You can have a really long piece of wire and have other flowers that are on the side there if you want to add them like on a long piece. But I chose not to go that route because I have one more style of the flower that came along in my design team package, and I decided to save that for my next project. But if you can see, I put it in a little milk vase that I have, and I just have it like off to the side a little bit, and that's how my photos were. So it was kind of hard to really tell, like, hey, you know, like, what'd she make? So, and yeah, and so that's like a handmade flower. And just, can you just imagine making like a dozen of those and putting them in a vase, even on a long stem wire. If you use one that's a different gauge, it's a little bit heavier. But I used the 18 gauge wire, which was really fun to work with because it was really, really pliable. It worked good for me. And it really didn't take long at all, maybe 15 minutes in top, and I think that tops the longest that it took me to do was to actually put the flower tape on. And that's basically it. I had a good time with this project because it was something different. And I know that there's many of you that know Lily and that has shopped at her store on Tibet.com, Shabbylicious. And there's many of you in the group and all, and there's a lot of new things that are in the store, so I hope that you can go on over and check it out. She's got a bunch of new laces and different other flowers. You can see if you go into the store what she has to offer. I know a lot of things are starting to go quick, so if you use my coupon Suzie, S-U-Z-I, it'll be in the drop-down box below here, the coupon code, as well as the link, so you can click directly on the link and you'll be redirected on the internet right to the shop. Don't forget to use my name as a coupon so you get your 10% off your total purchase of $15 or more. So, I mean, for some of you that may feel like, you know, free shipping or something, so, or getting an item free if depending on where it's going and if you're saving. So it's nice to save money in shopping. You're getting great quality items here from Lily, different things at really, really good prices. I know a lot of us are always looking around for bargains, who has this, who has that, and Lily really does have a great variety as well as her prices. So I hope that you can go on over and check it out. Please let me know how it worked out for you. I'm on Facebook, Suzie Crafter Designs. I have a public page. Many of you do request friendship, but because sometimes I have literally hundreds of friendships to approve, I do show all of my craftiness on my Suzie Crafter Designs public channel on Facebook and here on YouTube. So again, in the drop down box below, please have a go and check out the store and use my coupon so you can get your discount. And I hope you have a lot of fun in whatever you decide to make, and hopefully you can share it with me, because I love inspiring people, and I love seeing what other people make if they get inspired by me. So thank you so much for coming by today. I hope all of you are doing well and feeling fine. I know I am. So thanks everybody again, and have a great day. Bye.